Hello everybody, how's it going? And welcome to another episode of Roguetech. I want to concentrate a little bit on Argo upgrades and I want to find some more mechs. So I think in the next few episodes we're gonna go on a hunt for better mechs. And I also want to build a mortar mech at some point. So therefore we're gonna try to find mechs that have a rather low engine rating but high amounts of ballistic hardpoints. That's the thing that we need to find. Also ideally we're gonna find some assault mechs in the same category, so let's see if we can get that done. We have our Argo upgrade the machine shop ready, so that is very nice. And that means we're gonna dive directly into the next big thing. How do I get more drop tonnage, by the way? We need a vehicle command and drive upgrades. The drive upgrades, we need high capacity power conduits. Wow, that's just a lot. That's a lot of money that we have to invest here and a lot of days for basically nothing. Actually, no, it's not basically nothing. It's 2 tech points. We're going to purchase that. That's pretty good. So we can keep building on the Argo upgrades. And I would say as soon as everybody is ready, we're going to dive into the next mission. So let's go. Sure. And then another thing that I wonder, do I need to build an Ifrit strike craft? Yes or no? I think I have to at this point. You know what? I'm gonna do it because it also brings another AMS with it. What about the Juggernaut? What happened here? Hey Jug, what's going on there? Did you get hit earlier? Oh, you did. Oh, the supercharger blew up. So we have another day here, but other than that, I think we are absolutely fine. We are still running this kind of weird PPC build with some AP Gauss rifles, but you know what? It's okay. Actually, I think I did want another Proto Double Heatsink, right? Or do we? Do we need that? Need to get back into it. It's the start of a new recording session for me, so I have no idea what happened last week. Anyway, let's go to storage. Let's actually build the Ifrit Strike Craft. I gotta take the Malakir. Here we go. And we have another flyer in our ranks. So now we can actually dive into the first mission of the day, which is gonna be this here. Recovery, 4 skull, 5 salvage. I love that. Let's go. We are playing against the Oberon Confederation. And yeah, we need another pilot here on the Marta. You know what? We're gonna take Morph. Morph is gonna be okay with that. And we need another mech or vehicle here. And it could either be Irby or it could be the Ifrit. Do we have another slot? We do. So let's go tinker. Alrighty, guys. So that's gonna be our lands. We have Double 4 means 8 vehicles and mechs combined. We are 5 skull against a 4 skull mission here, which means there's probably gonna be a little bit of support on the board. But that's gonna be fine because I am here to actually get some salvage. So this is, this is now a mech hunt for bigger mechs with, a lot of ballistic hardpoints. I think ideally it's gonna be a battle mech, so we can actually give it a very low engine so that there's a lot of weight left over because those mortars, they actually take a lot of weight away from the mech. I think they are like 10-ton weapons or so. The Mortar 8 that we have. Maybe even 12, I don't know. I think it's about 10. But still, we need to get, I would say at the very least, 3 Mortar 8s into a single mech in order to make that mech good. And therefore, again, 3 or 4 ballistic hardpoints plus ideally a 100-ton mech. Something like an Annihilator would be amazing, by the way. But hey, let's see if we can find one in a 4 skull mission. I'm not entirely sure about it. By the way, little service announcement, guys. I am going to stream and, of course, put some videos out for MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries as soon as the DLC is out. So you can look forward to some more first-person, single-player cockpit action. Also being the commander of that squad, but you know what I mean, right? So Heroes of the Inner Sphere is about to drop on May the 27th. And obviously, we're gonna start a Twitch playthrough as well as a YouTube playthrough. So there's that. I try to keep the other series online as well, like Roguetech and MechWarrior online, of course. So don't worry about that. Now we have 2 facilities, which is not that great, I would say. Where are we? Here and down here. Good. That means I think we're gonna make our way from here over here. Or do we do it the other way around? No, I want to stay away from this left side here as much as possible so we can deal with those enemies one by one. A nice trail of enemies coming towards us would be ideal. So let's go. See, if you don't have to fight all of them at the same time, then it's better not to do that. What do we have here? That's a Ryokan, I think? Seems like it. That is a big bulldog, I think. Big tank. There is an assassin, alright. An urban mech lord or whatever, and then there is a flyer. Seems like, well, what's it called? Yellow Jacket here, big gun, and the Grasshopper. Alright, so no assault mechs so far as I can tell. But we're gonna wait and then we're gonna see how this unfolds. This is very good. The flyer didn't even move that far, which means we should actually attack it with some long range. Ba-ba-bam-bam. Oh, they don't want my mortar carrier. And that for a good reason, actually. But I don't want to move with it either right now, because the defense that we have is absolutely fantastic. I'm not gonna give that up. This mortar needs to survive. Wonder what that is again. That's a pretty cool pattern on its face here. Looks like a snake. Irby is pretty fast. It's an urban lord, alrighty. But so far I don't see anything that I really want. And the worst case scenario is that we're just gonna take some valuables so we can keep upgrading the Argo. Because that thing needs to be done. I also definitely need to go and get the training modules tier 3. So that my spare pilots can train passively. Alrighty, so Timberwolf is going to jump. Yeah, let's keep up the evasion for the next round. And I do want to attack this guy here. Let's just shoot 3 times. Say hello to him. Not dealing a crazy amount of damage, but that is okay. Alright, we have the Urban Lord doing basically the same thing here. And we can go for the squishier ones. It's 28% on the rock. What about here? It's 15. Alright, so we go for Mr. Marshall, I think. Also gonna shoot just 3 times. Heat is going to be an issue on Irby, so we gotta keep that in mind. What do you want? Oh god. Ugh. This is so crazy that we have such a great hit chance. Absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna shoot that guy and we're gonna shoot standard ammo. Maybe we can actually take the Marshal out first. Nope. AMS. We have Gladiator and the Hot Seat Cockpit. That helps us getting fast. So let's do that and then move our melee mech into the fray, I would say. So here we go. I can only shoot a laser, but I am not gonna do it. It doesn't matter here. So let's see, we have 11. I think it again is a Bulldog, or it's a Brutus. Something with a B. Oh, by the way, a thing that I completely forgot about, is you can actually go ahead and overload your AMS before it's actually your turn. You can always do that, although it's not your turn, you know? So that's a good idea to do. Let's do that on the Ifrit. Overload here. AMS flare. That's a thing that we also do. And then we're gonna go in. We also have a booster. Nice. So, some Artemis here? Sure, why not? I wonder if we had tandem, but I do think that we're gonna break this guy. Oh, that's a long time. Okay. Yikes. Oof. Oof. I do think that we're gonna break his armor anyway. Yeah, that long tom is a big problem there. Alright, so let's go with no hypers here. Just a BFG for the moment. And we miss. Perfect. It's not good, but, you know, it's fine. So, jumping out of this whole area that's completely on fire is, I think, a good idea. And I think I want to drop Hydra on Irby Lord. Get some heat on that guy, take away his cover, stuff like that. Here's the carrier, who definitely wants to move backwards. Ah! What are we doing here? I don't know. It's not cool. It's pretty hot. Alright, let's get out of here. So we will... Oh god, we will take damage from the fire so much. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna use Guided or Infernos. Actually, it's also gonna be Infernos. Yeah, let's do that. Try to get the Ryokin out of his cover. Overheat him a little bit. Actually, this is pretty good. So, I want the Ryokin to go. So, Grandpa is gonna go down here. I can attack the Marshal, I know. But I think this is a better target. And I think I'll go for more Thermos. Because he already got a lot of heat. And we can keep up on that. Next is the Timberwolf. He's gonna go for the Marshal and take care of him, I think, with controlled bursts. Marshal is not really a big priority, but I think I'll attack him anyway. Because we just have the opportunity right now. So, here comes the Ifrit, the Striker Craft. This guy is actually able to attack the long term, and I think we have to. So let's go. I'm gonna drop mines here. Interesting. I'm not gonna drop the Infernos. And we only have Artemis. That's okay, though. Let's see what it does. Here come the mines. Here comes actually a good chunk of damage against the Longy Tom. Ryokin is doing nothing because it's cooking. That is perfect. This mission is actually quite dangerous just because they have that crazy artillery piece on the board. It can deal a lot of damage to us, and I don't like it. But hey, we got mines down here. Here comes Irby. Oh my god! Luckily, that was okay. We have a lot of armor. So, my Irby. My Irby. We can definitely and should probably, yeah, attack the Long Tom. I know that I'm super, you know, risked of, how do you say that even? Being destabilized, but I think that is gonna be alright. So, heavy lasers? I think I'm gonna drop one of them and add more shots to the rock here. Let's go with that. Fire! Yeah, we had more instances of damage that could hit the front that was better than going for the laser. So now we just need to not get hit with anything. Alrighty. So, not quite fast enough to get there, so Mr. Melee Mech is gonna... Yeah, Mr. Melee Mech is gonna wait here. He's not gonna do anything. Turn 16 is a Balrog with a ballistic and bunch of energy. Also seems to have some support energy. So I believe it's a laser AMS. A double of laser AMSs, maybe. But that's okay. Sure. We sprint. And I mean, we can attack this guy pretty much because we have a lot of hit chance, yeah. Do we drop LK on this guy? He's taking 3 damage per missile. I think this is fine. So he's unsteady. I think we don't have any follow-up on that, no. But he will most likely move around now. And maybe he's actually moving over the mines. Which deal respectable damage. Oh, wow. I was not aware that those mines are so strong. Maybe I should respect it a little bit more. Oh, interesting. So I want the flyer out of the game as well, so we're gonna go BFG him. Hopefully it hits. No, that's a miss. Alright, so we move afterwards. Alright. Is that the end of the round? No, it seems like we have our, of course, our mortar in turn 8. And then, of course, our melee mech, which might be able to make a charge attack happen. And yeah, we need to save that Ifrit because it's actually quite good. Only one AMS Mark II though. Anyway, we can now attack, and I think we will. It's only gonna be a charge attack, but whatever. Let's see. We are not really endangered of getting some follow-up damage next round. I think it's gonna be okay. Now we only need to hit. And we do, and that's a kill. Goodbye, Brutus. Nice. That's a way to kill something. Or deal with something. So, Carrier is now in indirect line of sight on everybody. That's beautiful. And the next big target is what? The Ryokin? Sure, let's keep him infernoed. Also taking away their cover, as I was saying. That's pretty good. By the way, the Ryokin is, for me, currently the best mech to take, or the best parts to take. Alright, so Timby. Timby wants to maneuver around. Timby wants to ideally get 2 evasion. But I don't want to end up in the rough terrain. So I guess we get 1 evasion and stay in cover. And we're gonna take Mr. Marshall? Sure. Let's go. So he's not quite destroyed, but almost. This is so good, by the way. The Ryokin acts as it should be. Now, the last patch, I just updated to 1.1... Wait, 1.1.4.1 or something like that. So, the AI got a big overhaul. So they should act smarter now, which is absolutely fantastic. We need to do something about Irby as well. And of course, the Gauss rifle up there on the yellow jacket. I mean, we can just take that, right? Fire. Should be a kill. Nope. Only if we hit properly. Alright. Alright. So what do we do? How damaged are you there? Let's see. He got a little bit of front damage. I think I can shoot 6 times. Yeah, you know what? Let's try to kill that thing. Let's try. I mean, there's more where that came from, right? Yeah, let's go. 69, giggity. Or a little bit better, but I think I would catch myself in the blast, right? I don't know. We'll see. So we put you a little bit more to the front line and try to go for Inferno Bombs on Irby. Let's see what that does. That's a lot of heat and a lot of stability problems on him. Wow. I am amazed by that vehicle here. It's beautiful. So, Yellow Jacket. It's fine. It's not doing anything. Cool thing is that we can actually go for a punch attack here. No, it's only a charge still. The way up here is just very long. And full of terrors. Alright, it's fine. Let's do it. And that's an Irby down. I mean, down on the ground. I was absolutely thinking that that would be a kill. But it wasn't, obviously. Nah, fine. So, turn 19. We still have the Marshal. No, wait, Marshal is 17. Oh, there's something coming. It's a Pirate Hatchet Man with a Mech Lance and a Pirate Snub-Nosed PPC and some ER lasers. And an Orion, so they have some reinforcements there on the side. There's the support lance now coming in. Alright, so I should respect what I see here. That's good. Urban Lord has to move and shoot. But we can, because that Marshal is a beautiful target. And I'm gonna shoot all the times. Only the knockdown, not a kill. But anyway, good damage, buddy. Bam, bam. Who shot me here? It was the Balrog on top. That's an Ultra Autocannon then. Shooting twice. And here comes the Grasshopper. That single LRM-5 never does anything. Never ever. Alright, so do we shoot the Ryokan in the butt? I would say no, we're not doing that. I think we're gonna go for the Urban Lord and we're gonna try to hit his face there. Let's go. I think we destroyed him. Pilot incapacitated even. Nice. And then we move around. Ace Pilot is so good here. So, Mortar. Children of Mortar. Where do we go? I think it's a good idea to drop some air burst if we have that. Because regular mortar ammo will destroy the mines, and I want to just destroy the mech there. Keep the mines around. He's still not destroyed. He lost the side torso though, so that's fine. And I think as soon as he moves, he's probably gonna leg himself. Let's see if he does it. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So not quite a legging. Also big... No, I wanted to say big missile launcher. There was a lot of AMS rattling included. Anyway, I think this is the time where we kill the Ryokan or try to keep him overheated? Big questions here. I mean, the Ryokan is still cooking. You know what? Maybe we will just attack the flyer with what we have here. Let's go. It's the next big target, and that guy just needed a little bit of random damage to any kind of location. So, Artemis. I want to keep my things safe here. So, therefore, we're gonna keep the Ifrit a little bit in the back, and we will just shoot the target that needs killing anyway. Like this guy here. Also, pilot incapacitated, so lots of salvage on the board. That's good. Here comes the Hatchet Man. Imagine you have a lance of those Ifrits. That would be devastating. All the bombs, all the overheat. Seems good, man. Seems really good. Alright, so Mr. Hammerfist is not gonna do anything right now because he has nothing. Actually, maybe he should. Yo, you know what? I like that idea. I'm gonna sprint. I'm gonna sprint over here. And I'm gonna make an EWS ping happen. UAV is unavailable. Now it is. Also, the batteries of my headset are about to die. I think I need to quickly change them. So, let me do that real quick. While the Orion is doing things. It's the cool thing about those SteelSeries headsets. I have a spare battery in my charging station, and I can just hot swap it. It's beautiful. Whoop. Just like that. Hashtag not sponsored or anything. It was just the case. Oh, and I need to turn it on again. So, what happened? The Orion did some things, or maybe not. And now it's our turn again. So, Timberwolf. Where do we go with a Timby? We can actually shoot the guy in the back, but it doesn't do anything. No, you know what? I'm gonna go for Mr. Hatchetman there. Maybe we can get some stability damage on him or whatever. Boop, 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 boop. Little bit of damage. He actually doesn't have so big of a gyro. His stability threshold is relatively low. Alright. I accept your damage. You are no longer overheating. Or are you? No, you are. But you are going all in. Oh, that's interesting. You know what? It's very interesting. Because now I can drop some more thermos on his head and follow up with some Inferno from the mortar. And maybe, yeah, that's what I wanted. Maybe we can get his heat bar full, because that is a direct overheat. Without a check. This is just it. And that's good. So, the other tank is coming in. It's an Ultra 5 and some flamers. Ah, and those things are fluid guns. Now that's fun. Yeah, Irby needs to move. We need to sprint down here, or we jump and get close. Because I also want to try to get some headshots here. My chance is pretty bad, though. I will jump. Why not? We can stabilize ourselves again later. This is gonna be precision ammo. I also have incendiaries here. This is so cool, man. I love it. So, that's a bad hit chance, but I think I'll take it anyway. So I also gotta think about my heat, you know. Now he is destabilized, so that's gonna help for later. Here comes the hopper. I'm not afraid of the hopper at all. That thing is just a regular 5H. Does have, what? One large, a bunch of mediums, and then an LRM? Yeah. It's no threat, really. But anyway, we have something going on here, and we have 10% chance to face hit him. I don't know. We have the pilot incapacitated, but I think we also destroyed the center torso. Not sure about that. We'll see. Alright, so mortar. Mortar. What are we doing here? Let's move here. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna drop regular guided ammo. Oop. Maybe we can actually destabilize him, knock him down, get some extra damage on him, and then make him not do anything anymore. Should I use my booster? I don't know, it has a fail chance. I should probably get some more piloting before doing that. And we have the knockdown, perfect. This also gives us some options for salvage. I like it. Alrighty, next up. I think at this point we're gonna go all in, right? So we will use Vigilance to stabilize ourselves again. We're gonna use Controlled Burst, so we have less jam chance. And we will shoot Caseless. We only have Caseless, yeah. On the hopper. It's beautiful. So beautiful. I could charge probably, right? No, not even that. Alright, so... yeah, we cannot charge knockdown targets. That's the thing. Let's reserve here. Let us reserve. I think I need direct line of sight if I want to get something done. And honestly, the next big target is gonna be Mr. Hopper here in the back. So let's shoot standard missiles. Got him destabilized, got a good chunk of damage on him. And we can follow up with Irby. How accurate are we? Let's see. Can Vigilance? I think our accuracy could be a bit better. What about Controlled Burst here? Does it save enough heat? Nah, we're still overheating, so I think I'm gonna shoot like 5 times. Should be enough. Or 4 times? Still overheating? Like 3 times? Okay. Maybe I should have shot 6 times and left 1 laser out of this so that we get more stability damage and get the knockdown. I don't know. It doesn't really matter here. So, Brutus. Nope. Way too hot. Means we're gonna take a cooldown turn, but the good thing is, we can actually pull that off. Right? Because we cannot shoot... Yeah, we cannot shoot all of our weapons because of the heat right now, but the thing is we don't need to get that knockdown that I wanted earlier. Boom. He's dead. Okay. I was not even keen on getting some grasshopper parts anyway. Last thing is an Orion, a Brutus, or whatever that was. I think it was a Brutus. It's a tank up there, and then the Hatchet Man. A Balrog, something with a B. Absolutely. Okay. I'm gonna move around here. So I have this mech set up for next round. We are not doing anything in terms of heat. Speaking of, I think I need more cooling on this mech, because the more heat I generate just from moving around in a hot biome and having my hot seat and my gladiator on all the time means that I will cripple myself in terms of movement, because high heat means low movement at some point. Pilot incapacitated again. I really don't know how much damage we do here and where it hits, but it seems devastating. Cool. So, attack. Inferno? Whatever. A little bit of heat on you, just in case. And then the Balrog needs to come down. Well, I guess the Timberwolf. I mean, it can jump, but it doesn't do anything because it doesn't get line of sight right now. So we're gonna wait for it. Urban Lord, however, could engage if we jump again. I think I want to. I want to get... Ooh, 5 evasion? I will take that, thank you. We have a Radical Proto Heatsink kit. I think we can actually go for it. Alright, I'll do it. So, hello, mister. I'm gonna shoot 4, 5, 6 times. I think Irby could actually need a little bit more accuracy. I mean, our accuracy is determined by being jumped right now. But target moved for 4. I mean, it's alright. The right arm is a little bit more accurate because of the quirk. Hey, Balrog. What about you, huh? You are not doing anything. Let's see what Tinker can do. I think Tinker is also gonna join the fight here. Yeah, let's drop some SRMs. Badoom. Fire. Also should have Sensor Lock first. Gotta keep that in mind. We have the ability, so let's make that happen. Sensor Lock him. So he has 4 evasion or something right now. It's kind of a big deal. Cool. Let's go and shoot some extended range, because it's the only thing that we really have. Something is jammed? No, something's just out of ammo. But this is... Are we going for it? Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? We're going a little bit overheat. Not a big deal. I think you cannot overheat or blow up in the first time you overheat. But anyway, turn 20 is gonna save here. And we have turn 16 on the Gladiator and 19 on the Orion, but I don't think he's gonna do anything. He's not doing anything, actually. Crazy. Crazy person you are. Need to get closer in order to get in perfect range. I think this is good. We're gonna shoot Thunderbolts. Because the Balrog is the last target that can actually hurt us. Alrighty, so this can all be turned off at this point. We're gonna go for a punch attack in his back. Here we go. That is a good amount of damage. And the Hammer Fists, are they gonna kill it? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. But he's unsteady. That means we gotta knock him down now. So we fire everything. I like this Rock 2 build, it's so devastating. In terms of stability damage, it doesn't deal the most damage per se. So it doesn't insta-kill something, but it just sets them up, and that's good. I think we have a pretty well-balanced team. We have an answer to basically anything. Uh-huh. So Irby is hot now. That's okay. Question is, what's the Balrog gonna do? Also, where are the... Where are the zones? I think I'm gonna take my flyer and bring it over there. Well then. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, let's shoot him. So Hyper Lasers hit. The BFG did not. And I think we're gonna just stay here. Last guy. It's gonna be the Mortar dude. I mean, he's on the ground already. I am not doing anything with you. No, I don't need to. Could have Sensor Lock, yet again. Anyway, here we are. That's not a good chance to hit. I'm gonna try that. And we have some standard ammo. I think that's it. Gonna just go standard here. Yeah, and that's an ammo explosion. So, we are about to get the mission finished. Diminished. I'm gonna use those boosters. Let's see what it does. It's calculating. It's calculating. Whoa, that's amazing. That is pretty cool. Look at how fast that thing is. How much evasion do we get out of that? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Alright. 7 evasion? I'm so happy with the strike craft here. Oh, by the way, sensor lock on the tank, because we need to. There we go, -1 evasion, and you're not doing anything. You're just gonna stop. No, he's dead? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Let's move. And ping, because that's the thing you can do. Getting more evasion off of the tank, and I think at this point, we just win. Let's win the game, guys. With heavy rocks. Yeah. There we go. So, we got it. Now the only thing that we need to do is we're gonna take Mr. Irby here and we're gonna just jump twice and then we're gonna go home. I really hope we can cool down again. Yeah, we can. Perfect. So, at this point, we're gonna turn everything off that has a fail chance and we're gonna spam brace until Urban Mech is online again. Who was? Oh, it was you. Perfect. Alright. Got the primary asset, and then we're gonna go home. Spammy, spammy, spam. Perfect. That was a good mission. I really enjoyed that. That was well executed. We had, you know, some enemies here, which are interesting and scary. And we dealt with them quite quickly. And we dealt with them kind of one at a time or in small clusters so that not everybody was shooting us at the same time. Also, this is just so ridiculous. Our drop cost here. Holy crap. That is... Wait a second. Why is it so high? It's just the cost, the drop cost, that is so high. Wow. We should think about that at some point. But you know what? I'd rather have everybody on the battlefield and have very little repair cost. And then, you know, the other way around. So what do we take? We have 1 part of a hatchet man, so that thing was completely obliterated. 2 parts of a mobile long tom. I wonder what it actually brings to the table. Is that worth a lot? Can we pick it? Should we pick it and take it and use it, having a long tom on the battlefield? And you could see the massive inferno that you could drop with that. I mean, it seems interesting. It actually does. Orion is fine, Brutus is fine. Oh god, the Ryokan got obliterated. That's a problem. Let's see what else we got. ER medium clan, ER medium pirate. By the way, pirate lasers only give you charge attack bonus, no regular physical bonus anymore. It's a 5% bonus to charge attack. And, I mean, I'm doing some charges every now and then. I don't know. Is that really worth it? It's okay. It's an extended range medium laser. It deals a lot of damage, which is good. And, I mean, we can put it on the Black Knight to have a weapon that it can shoot while moving to the front line. Negative 5% self-damage is pretty good as well. I mean, it has some benefits. I'm actually thinking about it, but let's think about it. We have a Gauss Cannon 20, 18 tons, 100 damage. What? 21 heat. Volatile. A Gauss rifle uses electromagnetic charges, whatever. So, it's a Gauss 20. Like, what? Uh-huh. So, it uses Gauss ammo. It's so heavy, though. Will we ever use a thing like that? I don't think so. No, we're not doing it. A Grazer! A large Grazer. Grazers can select between standard ER and pulse firing mode. More likely through armor crit than normal lasers. Interesting. That's super interesting. Is one of many dead-end attempts at producing the next generation directed energy weapon. Particles in gamma ray range are not as easily stopped by solid matter as conventional light, resulting in improved armor penetration, but only on par with a heavy autocannon. Mounted on the also experimental Urban Lord, it proved effective in fighting to free tier Sang Ives. However, the standard system was ultimately judged too difficult to manufacture on a large scale, and some mech warriors reported finding its multiple firing modes distracting and difficult to manage on the heat of battle. Interesting. So it's a pulse laser that has some quirks to it. It's 7 tons, 2 slots, quite heavy. Range is okay. Through armor crits is interesting. We have some very interesting items here. We have 4 LB2s. Not bad. There's a long term. Long terms are valuable. I need value right now. Let's take the long term. There are 2 LRM-15s. I'm gonna take those. Ho-ho. I always take them. There's another mortar. We have 4 already, though. We're not taking another one. No. So Ultra 5. I think 4 is actually the highest number I can reasonably pick and take. A flag fire control system is actually quite good. -1 recoil, 20% chance to deal crits, and 2 evasion ignore. It's okay. It's a pretty good standard fire control system. So, what else do we get? Melee. We don't need melee. We have the Bloodsport fire control system already. There are a bunch of laser insulators. You know that they are good, right? Maybe we take those. Let's see what we have here. Lower weapon melee? No, we're not using weapons. We are using punches. And in spike boots, they're good for kick attacks. We get 1 additional kick out of those. That's pretty good. Alright. Will we ever use that? Probably not. It's really good when you want to go for enemy legs and spike fists. Wow, upper spiked as well. -10% reduced. -10% reduced. No, -10 reduced. Yeah, actually, so reduced melee damage. That's what I want to say. As well as more charge attack damage and less charge self damage and more stability. So it's really good for charging. AC-10 ammo, incendiary, 4 bins of Gauss ammo, sticky flamer stuff. There is long-term inferno, long-term regular, and another long-term regular. Ooh, let's take a look at mortar ammo. What do we lack? I don't think I need smoke. Flares would be interesting. We're gonna light them up, making targets easier to see. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Because I don't need it. If I go mortar, I'm gonna go acid and I'm gonna drop all the damage on them. I don't need to light them up because I'm gonna melt them away. I'm not gonna do that. So the next part here that we would probably think of would be ER mediums or maybe even the double long tom. Maybe a part of a Ryokan. It's an okay mech. It's a mech that we can actually fill with mortars. It's a good 75 tonner. I don't know if we have Ryokan parts already though. I'm gonna take the mobile long term. I think worst case scenario is we're gonna sell the parts for massive money. I think it's worth a lot. So we're gonna take those LRMs because they're always good. And we can streamline our LRM build a little bit. I'm not interested in the Grazer, it's too heavy. I'm not really in need of those medium lasers. Pirate, they are my melee mech is good as is. So that's okay. And I don't need anything else here, I think. The laser insulators are good. But I don't need them. No, it's okay. So, let's see. Mobile long term. I mean, maybe I'm even building a long term later. We have a part of a Marshal. Hey, we got the Ryokan part. 2 large cam lasers. I'm gonna keep them as well, by the way. This is just money for me. And a good chunk of it. Clan cockpit is fine. This is fine. We get a little bit of... Do we keep that? I think we don't have it right now. Maybe we're gonna keep that. We get a laser insulator anyway. 2 lower melee weapon parts. And ammo Gauss, ammo flamer, ammo mortar. And this is interesting. We have half a ton of counter SRMs. So you can use them to, to actually shoot down missiles out of the sky with your SRMs. It's pretty good. And they have a pretty good intercept chance and deal a crazy amount of damage. So they're really good at destroying arrows and not long terms, but thunderbolts and stuff like that. So that's pretty good. Here we go. We can actually probably take that as something like an SRM and an anti-air SRM launcher. 2 SRM-6s. Again, it's not good for massive amounts of missiles, but for missiles that have high health, like arrows, like thunderbolts, because you deal a lot of damage with that. But hey, let's see. First of all, we need to check what we got out of this here, because I want to see if we have Ryokan parts and how much the long term is actually worth. So let's take a look at that here. So very little repair cost. I love that. That's beautiful. And we're gonna go to the mech bay to see what we actually took from the battlefield. Also, this Ifrit is beautiful. I want another one. Absolutely. We sadly don't have real many parts. Yeah, maybe we combine it with a Nidhogg later. But anyway, where is the Longy Tom? That's a long bow. Is that a heavy tank? By the way, we have only 1 Ryokan part, sadly. I want to see where the long Tom... There's the mobile long Tom. If we scrap that... it was actually worth a lot. So yeah, that's 500,000 C-builds. Worst case scenario is we're gonna drop that at some point when we are in need of money. But right now, we are not, and that was a good mission. Guys, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to leave a rating, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.